Hello, welcome back to our Beginning Strong program. Today we get to focus on our upper body. So we're gonna use hand weights, of course, as well as a resistance band. So the resistance band that I have is medium resistance, and I also have a set of 5 pound weights, a set of 10 pounds, as well as 12. So we'll see. You can have yourself a variety of weights to choose from, or you can just stick with the one, whatever you want to do. We're always listening to our bodies. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to have a nice, just seated position. We're going to come into you can either be seated here or crisscross, or even if you want to stand up, you can definitely do that. So let's just go ahead and roll those shoulders back so you can rest your hands on your hips, on your thighs, whatever works for you. You can close your eyes if you need to. We're just going to roll our shoulders back, getting those shoulders ready for, that good mindful movement workout. And let's roll forward. Now let's go for some arm circles. So take your arms out to the side. And we're just going to circle it around. And let's reverse it. 3, 2, 1. Did y'all hear Lola? Yeah, she's in here with me. She's always here with me. That's my baby. All right, so now we're going to go for a nice chest opening stretch. So you can bring your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back, and just try to reach your knuckles to the other side of your room. Open up through your chest. And release. Are y'all ready? Let's do this. All right. So we're going to start off with some push-ups, grabbing onto resistance band. I said this was medium. This is actually light. It feels medium, but this is a lightweight. So you're going to take your resistance band, place it around your wrists, come down onto your forearms, not on your forearms, come down onto your hands and your knees. And we're just going to go for nice and easy regular push-up. So your knees are under your hips, you're in a neutral spine. You want to have a little press out on your band to give yourself a little bit of resistance. So let's go ahead and do our push-up modified. So tricep push-up and come back up. Go ahead and place your body in a diagonal position. Push down and press up. Down and up. Keep the resistance on your band. You don't want it to have any slack in the middle. Or if you don't want to use the band, you can definitely not have it. Down and press up. Ooh, hello. Feel those triceps working. We'll do 2 more. And last one. Okay, so now you're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to lift up for your pike, staying on your toes. So pike your hips up. Drop the knees down to your mat and push up. Pike the hips up. Knees come down to your mat. Push down. You want to make sure that you have your core engaged. So really zip up through that belly and make sure that you're breathing. 4 more. Moving slow and control, guys. Here's 3. 2. Ooh. And last one. Pike those hips up. Okay, so now from here, you're going to come down onto your knees. And you can untuck your toes, and we're gonna go for some hand tap outs. So keeping your body in that diagonal position, you're gonna take your left hand, tap it forward on a diagonal and back. Right hand taps forward and back. This is definitely giving us some more work in our shoulders, arms, the entire arm. Definitely working here. And having that resistance band on, whew, it's a lot, but it's so, so good. We're building strength. Now, if you feel like a champ, you can come up onto your high plank and tap it out. But whenever you do this, try to make sure that you aren't rocking your hips too much. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, drop it down. Whew, release that band. Press back for a child's pose. Feel free to bring your palms up to the ceiling, rolling out your wrists, and come up. All right, so we are done with the band. However, we're going to get in a little quick back work because this is upper body. So you're coming down onto your belly. You want to have your feet at mat distance. Press your hips into your mat. Your gaze will be right at the bottom, right at your nose will hover off of your mat. Your gaze will be down. Take your hands and you want to place them right under your shoulders. Squeeze onto your glutes. Body is in a nice aligned position. Everything is straight. So on your inhale, start to lift your hands up off of your mat. Only your hands. Squeeze that lower back and release. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Nice and easy. Whenever you come down, you're just going to tap your hands down to your mat and come right back up. In 4, we're going to extend our arms back. 3, as we pulse our arms. 2, and 1. Hold it up. Take your arms, bring them out to the side. Your palms will face down, and you're going to lift those arms up and up. Lift your arms up like you're flying. Try to keep your legs down on your mat. Lift up through that chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to flip your palms up and flip them down. Flip up and down. Keep your upper body lifted up as high as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms stay facing upward. You're going to bring your arms in and out. In and out. Try to see if you can tap your thumbs together as you lift. So lift up just a little bit higher as those hands try to tap one another. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Press yourself up and back, resetting your spine. And feel free to sway side to side if you need to. See how that feels for your back. And come up. Now it's time to get into the spicy work with our weights. All right, so we're going to come Grab onto your weights. I'm going to go for my 10-pound weights to start. You can do this standing or you can do it kneeling here. If you are kneeling, you find that you need some more cushion, you can go ahead and grab a towel, pillow, or roll up your mat if that helps. All right, so we're going to start with a single arm row. So coming to the side of your mat, you're going to hinge forward. Starting with that left arm, you're going to roll it up and bring it back down. You have a small hinge forward. You can go ahead and tuck those toes if you need to. We'll do 6 more on this side before we switch the other arms. So we're gonna go single arm first, and then we'll do the both arms together. Last one, go ahead and switch arms, roll. So you wanna really think about driving that elbow back behind you. And really pull up. 5 more. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go for doubles. So take both weights, you're going to drive them back and forward. Drive your elbows back and drop. Make sure that you have a slight hinge forward. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. You can drop those weights. Give your arms just a quick little shake out before we move on. So now we're going to go to our supine row. I think I can go just a little bit heavier. So 12s. If you feel like you can step it up a notch, go ahead and do it. All right, so supine row. So whenever I say supine row, your palms will be facing up, one arm at a time, starting with that left arm. Hinge forward and pull up. So your elbow is still going back. If you feel like holding both of them, holding both weights to be a little too difficult, you can just grab onto one and drop the other. 3 before we switch arms. 2, 1. Switch the other arm to the left, right. Pull, pull. Remember, we're keeping that small hinge, but you want to make sure that your back is straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go for those doubles. So both arms come up and back. Drive those elbows back behind you. 8, 7, really pull. 6, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Woo, yes. Dropping the weights, shake it out really quick. Shake it out really quick. All right, so now we have rear delt flies. Instead of using the 12s, I'm going to go with 5s. So you're going to have your palms facing upward, hinging forward. You want to lift up and come down. Lift up and come down. Whenever you lift, you want to make sure that your weights stay at shoulder height. We aren't bringing them above our head, not in this workout today at least. Just work into another part of our back, shoulders. Six more. We have 5. Here's 4. 3. It's burning. 2 and 1. Shake it out. On to the next. Upright row. Single arm upright row, starting with that left arm. You're going to pull up and come down. Pull up and down. Try to keep your weight as close to your body as you can, kind of like you want to lift up a shirt. 5 more on this side before we switch. 4. 3. I did grab my 12s. I didn't mention that. 2 and 1. Now this is based off of your strength. Switch the other side. This is based off of your strength. But you don't want to go too heavy. We don't want to pull a muscle or anything. Just start off light, and whenever you feel like, hey, this is too light, I can go heavier. Just go up just a little bit, as much as your body will allow you. 6 more before we double it up. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Now let's go for those doubles. Pull both arms up and down. Lift up and down. Raise up that shirt, show those abs. Incoming, if they aren't already there. Well, we have abs. Everybody has abs. Some of us, our abs are hidden, and some of us, our abs are visible. 5, 4, 3 more, 2 and 1. Ooh, y'all, that was a little tough. All right, so from here, we're gonna go for our shoulder press. So you're gonna bring your weight. Nope, going for some 10s. You're gonna bring your weights up to a goalpost position. You're gonna extend your left arm up and down, right arm up and down. We're gonna alternate here. Remember, you can do this workout standing up if you need to. Shoulders are burning, y'all. Wow. A good burn. 7, 6, 5, 4. Tuck that core in. 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Both arms raise up. Press up and come down. Lift up and down. We only have 6, 5, 4. I'm shaking. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Wow. Definitely feel that in my shoulders. Give it a little roll out. All right, so now we only have 2 more exercises to do. So we're going to go for our hammer curls. So you can grab onto your weights. Pause, grab water, shake it out, whatever you need to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our hammer curls. So your palms are facing in. We're going to go for a double hammer curl instead of single. So you're going to lift up and down. Your core is engaged, like you have on a pair of jeans that are so extremely tight. That's how you're sucking in your core. 6 more before we add on a bicep curl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip the palms up, double bicep curl. Up and come down. Keep your elbows pressed into your side. You don't want them to come up here where you're flaring up. We want to keep them into our side, glued into your side. 6 more. 5, 4. And we're going to combo our hammer curl and bicep curl. 3, 2, and 1. Now come down, flip the palms in towards one another. We're going to hammer, come down, flip the palms up, bicep curl. Flip palms in, hammer curl. Palms come up, bicep curl. Whew. If you are not feeling this, you need to go up in weight. Because I have 10 pounds in. Yes. Building endurance. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Shake it out, shake it out. Last move. Whew. All right, so grab onto some weights. I'm stalling here. So flip your palms up, bring your arms up right at your waist. You're just gonna open out and close. Open and close. These 10 pounds feel like 20s right now. Oh my goodness. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. You're gonna lift up for a W curl, come down, up and down. We'll do 8 more and then we're gonna do double arm W curl. Here's 5 more. 4, make sure your core is engaged. 3 more. 2 and 1. Now both arms come up for your W and drop down. Up and down. 6. This is the last one, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, drop those weights. We did it. Be so proud of yourself. We're building strength, building muscle. I'm sweating. All right, so you can sit in a crisscross position and we're just gonna go for a nice neck stretch, arm stretch. Okay, so take your left arm, bring it out in front of you, palms face up. You just want to kind of pull your fingertips towards your elbow so you can feel that stretch here in your bicep, your forearm, other side. How did that feel? Ask yourself that. How did that feel? We're building strength, confidence, moving with intention. One more. Take your right arm, bring it across your body, and just feel a nice stretch. Feel free to roll out your wrists. Take it to the other side. I know that these workouts are a little different from what we've been doing previously. Like we focused more on Pilates. Palms back, pulse it back, come in. Pulse back and come in. Pilates is amazing for just building your core strength, flexibility, mobility, building strength as well. But whenever we add weights, that's really, really going to help us to build those muscles and create nice, strong bones. All right, so you're going to take your right hand, place it over on the left side of your head. You just want to kind of pull down. Try to bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Not pulling too hard. Lift up, other side. Left arm goes over to the right. Bringing that left ear over to the left shoulder. All right, and come back up. Take your right arm, reach up and over to the left. Other side, left arm reaches up and over to the right. Coming back through center, both arms reach up to the ceiling as you inhale. And exhale, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. We're going to take a moment just to bring our intentions. What are we grateful for today? Be so amazingly proud of yourself. Staying consistent in everything that we do. And whenever you're ready, feel free to open up your eyes. And let's go for one last inhale up. Sitting up so nice and tall. Exhale, release. Thank you so much for joining me today in our upper body workout for today. And I will see you in our next video for a full body work. And I hope that you're enjoying the program. Stay tuned for so much more to come. Mwah.